The life come in this world through woman. Release our parents, to put our parents in our heart. Don't argue with your mother when you look to your wife.
Making steps to get closer to the father, it still feels like something missing.
One, put your father in your heart and you'll be very good in your sexual relation. After the children born in that family, the husband start to see the wife like a mother. And you cannot have sex with your own mother. Don't look your wife like your mother and you have a good relation.
Conscious friends, welcome back to Beyond Awakening. I'm still in Romania, bringing for you some of the best mentors that I met in my journey. And today we are talking again about family constellations, maybe about Reiki as well and how the two of them merge. Today we are really special gifts from Dragoș Bogdan. Dragoș Bogdan, welcome to the first podcast in English. Our main focus is family constellations. What brought you here?
Nothing and everything. Because I start in 1993 after 89. It was a time when I start to read, I start to learn about something else. About something which it is, but we cannot see, about energy, about different type of thinking. I started in 93, travel in Asia, in India, in China, in Thailand.
How old were you that time?
1993, 24 years.
Wow, I was 3 years old. Incredible. You started your traveling already in that age.
In fact, I start earlier, when was in the 5th class. So around 10, 11 years. I find one book to one of our neighbor. That one, it was a zodiac. It was typing on the, which was with different planets, Jupiter, Mercury, Moon, the Sun, all the planets, and a lot of trigones, a lot of connection. I read that one, I don't know, 6 months. They must go in Germany and come to me or give me my zodiac because tomorrow we leave Romania, we go in Germany. Take it. That it was, in fact, my first connection with something else. After that, after revolution, I start to find books, newspapers, and different information. In 1993, I traveled in India, after that in China, after that in Thailand.
Why did you travel there and why there?
To have knowledge, to see how they start. How is the energy there? I tried to find something. I didn't know what I tried to find. But many years after, in 2003, I find Dorina Mocanu, my master of Reiki. I start with first class of Reiki. And in same year, in summer of 2003, she came in Romania and she make first family constellation in Romania. I was there. And I didn't was there to looking. I speak, I want to work. Okay. I go, I work in the constellation. What I feel in that moment, for me, it was very, very powerful. And I know in that moment, I will do that. After that, it was a lot of years. I read, I studying. 2007, 2008, 2009, I think. No, 6, 7, 8. I travel in Europe to meet Bert Hellinger, to work in him workshops of constellation, family constellation, to learn something. And for me, it was enough.
Oh, beautiful. You had a chance to meet Bert Hellinger and work directly with him.
In life.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Very beautiful.
I heard a lot of people sharing, feeling that kind of unconditional love and peace inside and being around him.
Yes.
Did you experience that?
How I told you when we make the podcast in Romanian, Bert Hellinger lived 15 years in South Africa. And in that time, like missionary, spoke, do what the priest doing, the church, the prayer, do the prayers. And him inner love, unconditional love, time to time grow bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. For me, it was special gift just to see, because I told you in 2003 I started with Reiki. After that, the second class of Reiki, the third class of Reiki, and after that, the Reiki master. To feel the field, energetic field, it's, for me, if you ask me, is basic to start to work in a family constellation. Because when you work in family constellations, first it's the field, and after that is phenomenological work. You forgot everything you know, you feel the fields of constellation, and you just make arrangement in the field.
How did you start? How did you find the power for all those, let's say, they also took courses, they learn many things, and they don't have the power? To give them as an example, how did you start to run your own workshops?
In 2012, I work, we have enough money in-house, my wife work, we have a family business, but in 2012, something happened. Everything, it was broken, and everything, it was worse and worse and worse.
What business were you into? What were you doing before that?
Commerce.
Commerce.
Yeah. It was 1 year very, very, very hard, 2012. In 2013, I wake up in one morning and I told to my wife, when we drink our coffee, okay, I start to make Reiki therapy. I will see what I will do after that. My wife told me, okay, for Reiki therapy, you need the cabinet, you need that, you need that, you need that, you need that. Okay, I will start.
Oh, she's supporting you.
Yes. She tell me, okay, I'm with you, but I told you, in the real thinking, you don't have with what to start that, because we don't have money. In the same day, I meet one man, have a big shop.
Yeah.
And tell me, you see, I have, in my shop, I have a little space for massage and for something like that. Oh, if you open one massage cabinet, can I come to make Reiki therapy? She looked at me, okay, let's come with me to see it. It was on the red, how we tell when in construction, don't have anything on the walls. It was only
The
red.
construction.
Okay, you can take this, this is the rent, this is the contract. You must to do everything inside, you must to put the walls, you must to put the light, everything. I told to him, Costi, I'm sorry, but I don't have money. Okay, Dragoș, it's not a problem, you can take from another. I'm sorry, I don't have money. After 3 days, he called me, come to sign the contract. Costi, I told you I don't have the money. It's not a problem. I'll do everything inside. You just must to come to work. That one, it was the step in this what I do today. After 6 months, I started with few friends, with few clients. Okay, I know to do constellation, family constellation. Same Costi tell me, okay, you can work in this big space, don't give me rent.
Okay. So the gifts were coming to you.
Yes, the God is bigger than us.
Yeah.
I start to make family constellation, and after that, I start to work. It's what I do today after 11 years. Is more than 5,000 constellation that I worked it.
If you'd be to remember most beautiful, happiest day in your life, would you be
Each
able to
day
name
is
one?
very happy. Now, after my first constellation, I realized each day it's happy. It's the best happiness day in my life. The past is the past.
Okay.
And if I just stay to look which one it was the best happiness day, I don't give the past to another days the real value. And if you ask me, the day which we lose everything in our business, the days we was maybe argue between me and my wife, the days where it was not very good feeling, it's important, and it is normal, because that days tell me, okay, look at you. Look at what you are doing in your life. You want to give in your future same days with argue, with conflict, with I'm not good, I'm not feel the life, or you want to put in your life happiness, joy, love. I choose to be lower, or I choose to be higher. I choose to have low energy, or I choose to have high energy. Where do you want to be? I know it was a lot of very good days in my life. When I have a good profit, when I have a good customer, when I have a good relationship with my suppliers, when my boy is born, when I have my wedding, it's a lot of
Yeah, we got one
very
boy,
good.
one
Yeah.
son.
Yeah.
What's his age?
32.
Oh.
I'm a grandpa.
Are you grandpa already?
Yeah. So I look to that days. It's part of my life. I put this is not good. This is good. I cannot do that because it's part.
So the new day is the happiest day in your life.
Normal. You know, when you see the life is better and better and better and better. Life is invitation to the happiness. When you think like that, life is invitation to the happiness. How will be your life? I know it's a lot of person who can say, but I have problem. I have a problem with my health. I have problem with my wife, with my husband. I have problem with my career. I have problem with money. But if you see only the problem, you will stay only in the problem.
Yeah.
If you change your mind, okay, this is my situation of life. This is day of my life. Can I accept the day how it is? Because acceptance of day how it is will give me the power to go forward.
Okay.
But acceptation will bring easiness to me, and non-acceptation will be very, very will keep me in same period of the life, in same circle.
And on the other side, if so, we already discussed about, let's say, the happiest day in our life that should have to be every single day. What about the other side? Let's say the most difficult, the saddest day of our life. We do the same thing. We do not.
In that time, it was the sad day. But if I look now at that day, it's a part of my life. You know, you have happiness day and sad day. Same, give you a perspective. It's part. But when I look at that day, I tell to that day, thank you, because in the way or another way, you was a little changing. It was for me sad day to help me to change my perspective of life.
Now back to your life path, the constellations. Bert Hellinger mentioned that every facilitator has its own method, his own gift that immerses the field of constellations. How is it in your case? How does your constellation look like?
Phenomenological way. You forget everything, but you have inside of everything. I feel in my body when I must do that change. I know that change is the normal change. I take one representative person and I put in the third road of the generation.
Yeah.
And that person tell me, wow, it's so good here. Or tell me, oh, I think here I die. I put back one step. No, here is good where I die. And that, you see that people put on the floor, this is my place. The field tell you what you must do. It's normal, we have systemic knowledge. Yeah. But when I work with the people, the systemic knowledge, it's only inside and in your intuition. That healing words which we use in the constellation, that one come from inside of us, not from our intellect. When it's spoken from inside, they have very powerful effect. When it's told from the head, from the intellect, you cannot feel that.
Yeah. So why did you choose to work with 20 people? I saw your formula and I've been there. It was really interesting.
Because the 20 people, I can merge 20 constellations in 2 days.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it's not a lot, it's normal for me. But if I work with many peoples, it's a lot of peoples will be outside to looking, or maybe it's possible to use some of them like representant in constellation. But if it's too many people, you don't have enough energy. No one of facilitators from around of the globe is not Bert Hellinger. We don't have his energy field. And it's not just about energy field. It's about how you choose to work. For me, 20%, it's enough to work. 20%, it's enough to have 19 generation of representative in the field. If I need, it's a lot of possibility to work in the constellation. And I choose to work only in the blind. Nobody knows what represent in the field, in constellation.
I love that approach as well.
Yes. It's the most special type to work because we get out the intellect. The intellect cannot speak in the constellation. I ask to everybody who work in that workshop, okay, tell me what you feel, not what you think, what you feel. And it's more important, not more, it's important. Because after one workshop with family constellation, the people start to know himself. What I feel, what is mine, what is not mine. They learn something special. It will be one of type of workshop which I will start maybe from September this year online to know yourself.
Okay.
Because it's a lot of steps. You know, a lot of people ask me, I want money, I want a good career, I want a good person with me, I want to good relationships. Okay, I'm agree with you. But tell me about you. Tell me, how do you know yourself? What mind? What you want? What are you asking me? I am. Okay, you are. Tell me how you feel when you are in a small conflict. Tell me how you are with your superior in your work. Tell me how you speak with your mother and your father. Because when you know yourself, when you know your energetic fields, you can collaborate and communicate with another people. First step is not money. How you can do the money. It's a lot of people who tell, do that, buy that, make that class, make that one, make. But in this moment, nobody tell you, first step is to know yourself.
In most of the circles, there are at least 90% women. How is it in your case? What kind of people come to your seminars? Is it more women, more men?
In in most of time, it's a woman. From 20 people, 2 or 3 it's men, and 16, 18 it's woman.
Have you ever tried working, let's say, only with men to have a circle?
No, last week it was 11 men and 9 women.
Wow. What happened there?
In this weekend will be, I think I have 8 men and 12 women. You know, the men, they don't do the step to work with himself. The women are more open to work with himself and with family. And, you know, from family constellation is normal because you see, and not just from family constellation, from normality. The life come in this world through woman. So the energy of the woman is very important in this world and in family. And if the woman is good, the husband can work better, can bring more money home, can give more stability in the family. In subtle way, the energy of the woman It's to work for growing. And intuition of woman, the radar of the woman, is the first one which come to beep. Okay, you have something to do. If your husband, if him don't want, okay, go do it, and after that you will see. The woman take the decision much quickly than the man.
Yeah, that's for sure.
So from that perspective, I tell you, okay, it's normal for women to come to work. It's normal. It's open the new egregor field for men to work, to have much open for the life.
Would you see, let's say, having groups only with men to build more trust, to work better for them?
For women to have that woman's energy, is normal to time to stay just in circle of the woman. For men to have masculine energy, is better from time to time to have the circle only for the man.
Yeah.
From that perspective, if the woman stay with woman, the man stay with the man, they have energy from egregor field of the woman, egregor field of the man. But after that, they must come home to be together. If they live in the couple, they must to live together. We have 3 important aspects for a couple to have a good life.
Getting again on that topic. Okay.
First one is to have a good sexual relation.
Make a lot of love. That's what you
Not
told
a
me.
lot.
A lot.
It's not about
Quality.
It's not about. No, be careful. It's not about performance. It's not about a different fantasy. It's not about something like that. It's just about to respect my partner, my wife, when she want. To respect my wife or my partner when she tell me, okay, not today. So it's about respect the wish. But to have a good relations, intimate, sexual relationships, it's normal to tell yes to my wife or to my husband when she want, to respect that desire. The second aspect, it's when I wake up in the morning, doesn't matter that face, the hair, or something else. I just look to her or to him. I thank you, you are with me, and I wish you today to have a very good day. This is a very good communication between husband and wife, between partner in couple relation. And the third aspect is to live together. If one of these one is not good or isn't, that one is not a relation. It's just to be together because I need you to save me, or you need me just to keep you alive. We must to change the perspective of life. We must to change the perspective of myself and the perspective how I see you.
Yeah. This is an important topic with relationships, because I have a lot of friends in my circles, as you mentioned. They are more into the spiritual awakening, and most of the times one of them awakens and the other one doesn't want even to hear about, and it becomes like a huge thing between them.
Swear yourself. Awakening.
Yeah, well, maybe it's too much said awakening, but at least they want to work on it.
Yes, but work on it. Awakening is very good. It's a good word. But when I'm in awakening, I see you, and I help you to grow up with me. Awakening is not something where I arrive and I leave you on the road.
Okay.
In awakening, I can see everything. I respect everything. I accept everything. And if we start together, I don't push you, but I accept you as you are. That is the real awakening. Self-exaltation. Don't tell, leave another, go alone. Don't tell, you don't need money. Self-exaltation is a process. The benefit of that process It's my good life. It's awakening. But in awakening, I'm equal with you. It's not difference. That is a real awakening. And I see everybody equal. I'm not good. I'm not best than you. When I'm best than you, it's ego. So don't spoke about that.
Okay.
The real process. It's first smerenie.
Smerenie is a very special word in Romanian. Doesn't even have a direct translation in English.
Smerenie. You will find on internet.
So Google smerenie.
Exact. Acolo este. În smerenie, I'm not lower than you, I'm not upper than you, I respect everything.
So what are the steps now, let's say, a relationship to make it work or to separate, to take that decision? So you were mentioning there are certain steps that you take before. What would be those steps?
I do everything to find the way of love, the beginning love of my relation. Because that moment from beginning in love is the moment which give in our couple a very good energy.
Remembering the moments when you were
Yes.
deeply in love and you felt that deep love.
And
Okay.
after that, I must to make peace in me with my ego. And and live that moment to fall in love, to be inside me in communication with my wife or with my husband. Okay, I know it's a lot of different and difficult moments in a couple life. Maybe she do something which
Annoying.
annoying the man, and men can do some different, but in same way to the woman. But it's only one decision. Look at something else. What you have in your house, what you have in your life, what job you have, what children you have, everything you have in this life was before that your your mind te-ai gândit și-ai creat.
All right.
When you think, when your thoughts, it was there, it was what you have now. You have a thought, you do something. I want to drink a coffee. I go to drink a coffee. I'm thinking about the car. I do what I have to do to buy that car. Yes? In same way, you think about your husband, or he think about you, or about your wife, in some way, and you materialize that. And so, when I start to change the way of my thinking, something is changed in my life. This is a part. Another part is how it was my relation with my mom and with my father. It was a good relation with my father, like a woman, da? So my relation with my partner is possible to be little bit conflictual, because when I like daughter have a very good relation with father, the place of husband, of partner, it's I put first my father, and the partner come here cannot come closer than me because here is my father. You cannot choose. You cannot change. The daughter must to release the father,
Detach from him.
and take the partner to her side.
All right.
And same is for the boy. The boy, it was the mother boy, and she come near to him. I cannot come near to you because your mother is between of us. I think everywhere in the world it's a lot of time of conflictual times between wife and mother-in-law.
We have a lot of jokes in Romanian about that.
Yes, not only in Romania. I
I'm
see
sure
a
it's
lot
true.
of people in another country. Yeah. So we must to work with that, to release our parents, to put our parents in our heart, and to be together 100% in relation. And something important in relation, not man is good than wife, not wife is good better than man. They are equal, but they are person different. When will be equal in relation, that relation grow up.
And we had a really interesting discussion on the way when we came for the podcast. You mentioned as well numerology, astrology. So in which step you take that into account? That has a huge word to say. How much does it count? It doesn't matter how much you try to repay the relationship if astrologically, numerologically you are not matching.
It's about destiny number.
Destiny number.
Yes. You how you calculate the destiny number? You count the day of your birth, born with month you birth and year or of birth, and you reduce to one single number. This is destiny number.
All right.
And we can look about if one people have let's see, the most different number is 1 and 9.
All right.
If one of the partner is have a destiny 1, that one it's a leader. It's the have all the time must to start something, must to put something to do and coordinate everything. And one people with destiny 9, ancestral wisdom, but that people with destiny 9, it's finish of the system. It's finish of the
end of the cycle.
One is starting, 9 is finished, and all the time will be conflict. And we must to see from the destiny numbers how it's which is the vibration and communication between them, which is the perspective to have a good life. If we have a 4 with 9, 4 is good for 9. 5 is not good, is not so good for 9. 9 is finished, 5 is changing. We must to see. But sometimes it's happened to have a relation, have children, have a difficult life. But this can be changed because even the numerology, even astrology give us perspective. I will keep myself with how I come here, but all the time I do something else. I grow up to personal analyze. I start to be conscious of my life. And when I realize how am I in my life, I can choose to change something to be better. And each time the change start with me, not with another. Like man, I start to change in my couple relation, the way how I speak, the way how I do something, the way how I give to my wife attention, and I do it from less in more and more and more and more and more better. It's a choose all the time. In Constellation, we see the loyalty from the family, origin family. When we can work and freedom, mind, and emotion, we can leave our thing to go and to do something else. Can choose to be better, or we can choose to stay there. Each one, it's equal, equal 100%. Where do you want to live? In less or in more? It's a choose.
Well, we won't want to live in more, but we get stuck at some point. How do we get out of there as soon as possible? Like this?
Like this? Go to another people to tell you how to do, how you can do like this.
Most of the people, that's what they want. I'm sure you get this kind of clients as well, right?
Step by step. It's exercise with you, with your mind. And when you go in the first class at the school, to write, you to calculate,
Not yet.
You learn, right?
It's a step-by-step process.
Right. But the good fact is in starting in 1 week to 1.5 months, you can have very, 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 very good changing. But daily work, 40 days for starting. After 40 days, what you work daily, it's a plus, multiplicate for you. You can stay where you are, or you can choose to change. Just one decision.
Okay. What is another step that you'd recommend for a relation?
For relation, don't argue with your mother when you look to your wife. Don't argue with your father when you look to your husband. Before you start to argue, tell him, you know something, I don't want to argue with you. And go from that place.
That's the best thing.
Take a break from 10 minutes. Go from that place.
Or 10 days.
Came back after 10, 15 minutes and tell him, I have a big pain when I argue with you. Don't start again argue. Just start to speak together. From where? From that moment when you fall in love.
It's a good one. You know, it comes now, it's continuously coming about the father. Because I have also more and more friends that, and myself included, that when we grew up, we were having certain negative feelings towards the father, that we didn't receive what we really wanted. And now that, we worked in the constellation and different methods, we finally, let's say accepting and making steps to get closer to the father. But like it's never enough. You feel that now the relation is getting a little bit better, you are getting closer, you call each other, you hug, but there is still distance and it still feels like something missing. And I heard that from a couple of people. How do you get that relationship really close again? So the man that is now a man close to his father.
Okay. First, think about something else. Your father received just a little bit from him parents. If I receive just that, what I can do, what I can give forwards, just that. How you feel in relation with your father, think about that. Maybe your father feel worse than you in relation with him father. Accept that. Second, maybe it's possible to want a physical relation, a hug, and I want to kiss me on my head, like I wish to have when I was young. Respect your father. This is only your brain or your intellect want to see the closer, but in your heart, you already have your father there. Doesn't matter how it was your father. And I speak really, maybe your father was a criminal. Maybe your father was a drunken. Maybe your father was a anything, but you have the life come through him and through your mother. From loving, for love between them. Yeah? You are here in this world. So you're born from the love. What you need more? Respect him and put him in your heart. And you have everything. If you think, I waited, I wanted to beat me, you don't see me, you don't give me, you don't do that, I need you, you wasn't there. This isn't lower, it's low in life. In life. I love you how you are. It's more in life. Change the perspective. Come to work in the constellation, because in field you'll see and you'll feel different. And let me tell you something else, maybe, and I think it's important. When the boy didn't accept the father how it is, this boy will have problem with erection, with sexual life.
Okay, that's an interesting.
And I think this is a correct point to give the information. And the man who listened that now will know why, if they go to the mistress, have a very good erection, and at home don't have erection. This is one point. And another point for erection to mistress and erection with the wife, after the children born in that family, the husband start to see the wife like a mother. And you cannot have sex with your own mother. It's not
subconsciously.
Subconscious. Yeah. It's an interest.
Yeah.
Intimate relation with wife like man, we have two directions. One, put your father in your heart and you'll be very good in your sexual relation. Don't look your wife like your mother and you have a good relation.
Okay.
It's okay. Same for the woman.
Two very important steps, right?
Yes.
Take your father into your heart and don't see your wife as your mother.
Yes. And for woman, take your father into your heart and don't look at your husband like to your father.
That's a very good one. So practically in the constellation, let's say for a man to get back to his masculinity, to his power, to all what he is as a man. I hear that more and more. How do you work with them in the constellations?
We must to see, and it's a different type to work, because maybe that man have a very good relation with his mother. It's a mother's boy. Yeah. Have conflict with father, maybe father that when that man it was very young, 2, 3, 7 years, maybe less or more. Yes.
Yeah.
We must to see. Another perspective is to see, okay, you have problem or with wife or with intimate relation, but we must to see what is behind or on the generational road.
Okay.
So I can first I must to see the people who work. After that, we must to put some representative in field of the constellation. After that, we see the moving from the field, and after that, we start to work. I told you.
Yeah.
We have.
I see this, yeah. I see this as a very essential work, because they are now like women's circles. There are more and more men's circles and like tribal way of, let's say, men getting back to their power. They do it in the mountains. But I feel they miss an essential part, because they just go there and say, yes, they raise weight, they stay naked in the rain, in the snow. But when they go back home, they get back to the same thing. They didn't understand anything out of that.
In a way, it's better because they have a little masculinity energy, masculine energy. Yeah, it's a little is better, than 100% from nothing is better little bit from something.
Yeah.
Yeah. From that point, it's better they go to have connection with the energy of man. But after that, it's few steps to work.
Thank you so much for being our guest today and sharing so much value, so many gifts for us. And looking forward to see you in the next episode. And if you guys have questions, feel free to ask. I'll be glad to pass your questions forward. I'm sure so many of you have deep-rooted questions that doesn't matter how many things you tried out there, they are still unanswered. And if you feel that this episode will make somebody's life better, do share it and subscribe. And Conscious friends, see you in the next episode.